So for breakfast, I decided to go with some PB&J oats that I had seen by Simply Quinoa, and I love this recipe, so I'll have it linked. I started with the raspberry chia jam by mixing a cup of frozen raspberries until they softened. I then added in a tablespoon of maple syrup along with a tablespoon of chia seeds and mixed it all up and popped it to the side to cool and thicken. For the peanut butter oats, I did 40 grams of oats along with 300 ml of almond milk. Now I like my oats a little bit more on the runnier side, so you can definitely add in less milk if you like it thicker. Along with a tablespoon of maple syrup and peanut butter, I just stirred that together until my oats was ready. Heaven in a bowl. For a quick lunch, I decided on mashing up some avocado that I had left over in the fridge in my cute little container. Come on, how cute is that container? And then I added in some tuna chunks for some extra protein, along with some salt and some lemon because you can't have tuna or avo without either. After a quick little mix, I just popped it on top of my corn thins, which is one of my favourite things ever. Now, if you haven't tried corn thins, make sure you do because they are just so addictive. And that is my quick and easy lunch for today. I know. It's literally like day one, but I have had dinner reservations for tonight for quite a while now. Probably not interested, you're here for the food, but still my little outfit of the day, wearing black trousers, it's been a while, but let's go and grab some dinner. Who doesn't love a little bit of Italian? Now for starters, I went for some burrata, which was incredible as it came with this really yummy sun-dried tomato base, and along with my cheeky little Aperol spritz for mains, I went with the truffle pasta, and mum went with the margarita, which was fine by me because sharing is caring. Of course, couldn't leave without some dessert as well, and their signature dessert was this lemon pie which came with a massive layer of meringue, but it was so good. Happy Tuesday everyone, let's make some brekkie. So for breakfast on Tuesday, we decided to go with some sweet potato waffles. So what I done was I pricked the potato and placed it into the microwave for about 5 minutes, and then I scooped out the inside to mash with a fork, cracked in 1 egg, some salt, some pepper, and then added 4 tablespoons of oat flour. Once that was all mixed, I just scooped my batter into my hot waffle iron for about 10 to 15 minutes until they were nice and golden brown. Whilst my waffles were cooking, I decided to soft boil an egg by adding some boiling water into a pot and gently plopping in my room temperature egg for about 6 to 7 minutes depending on your liking, and then just rinsing it with some cold water once it's done. Oh my god, they look gorgeous. Okay, onto my plate they go. Can you hear how crispy they are? Oh my god, even my avocado is perfect today. What is going on? Then I just topped off my waffles with some avocado and my soft boiled egg, and on the side had some olives, tomato and rocket, and honestly guys, savoury waffles are just as good as sweet ones, so please try this recipe if you haven't already. Cheers. What was I expecting? How can you not like potato? For lunch, decided to make some banana bread actually, because it had been a long while since I had last made it, despite having a banana bread phase back a couple of months ago. I pretty much stick to the same recipe every single time, so I will leave it down below, but I do add in a few customizations here and there, such as some chia seeds, some walnuts, and even a little bit of chocolate chips, because who doesn't like chocolate chips in their banana bread? Come on. Now, before you say anything, I have a very long loaf tin and I only made half the recipe, which is why my banana bread looks tiny, but it tasted amazing and that's fine by me. I popped 2 slices into a bowl of soy yogurt along with some blackberries, raspberries, pomegranate seeds, which is my favourite, and some blueberries, and of course topped it all off with a generous amount of peanut butter. I forget how good banana bread is until I make it again. So good. For dinner, I actually decided on having some salmon, so I quickly got together a little teriyaki sauce ready to put my salmon in and let it marinate for an hour. Alright, so salmon is over here marinating for dinner, but in the meantime I'm actually snacking on, what do they call these? Pan roasted chickpeas? You know, the crunchy chickpeas, but I like them with raisins, so I'm just snacking on them together. You have to try them if you haven't. The crunch. For the rest of my plate, I just got together a quick little salad and also boiled some mixed veggies, because mixed veggies are one of my favourite things ever. I could literally sit and spoon it out of that glass bowl. I then also added some white rice on the side and then put my salmon on top with some sesame seeds. Enjoy. If you know me, you know my favourite breakfast is weetabix. In terms of how I make it, it really depends on trial and error. The less milk you use, the more cakey it will be. However, I like mine on the runnier side. But if you are trying it for the first time, I'd say stick to around 150 ml of milk, whether it be chocolate soy or almond, or both, just like I do. Give that a nice mix and pop it into the microwave for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, depending on your microwave, so keep an eye on it. And then I like to top it with some salt, which sounds funny, but it makes it 10 times better. Banana, date, peanut butter, coconut, and some chia seeds and cacao nibs. Now I know it sounds like a whole load of toppings, but trust me, this combination is amazing. Favorite breakfast combo ever. Lunch came around and I was craving some pancakes, so I decided to switch up a little bit and make some matcha spinach pancakes. I added 1 cup of oats to my blender along with an egg, half a banana, 1 cup of almond milk, a little bit of maple syrup, a dash of vanilla, a teaspoon of baking powder, and I add in a scoop of this Greens superfood blend, but you can easily just substitute that for a handful of spinach and a teaspoon of matcha green tea powder. Then I just blend that all together and you're ready to make your pancakes. Honestly, this recipe is such an easy way to sneak in some greens if you don't like eating them. I then just topped off my pancakes with my usual, so some maple syrup, some soy yogurt, berries, goji berries, and some coconut and peanut butter, and they tasted so good. Honestly, this recipe is one of my absolute favorites. For dinner, I decided to make a little stir fry, so I began by chopping up some red and yellow bell peppers, and then I trimmed some tender stem broccoli because I didn't have normal broccoli, and usually I don't trim these, but they were a bit too long for my stir fry. I chopped up some carrots and some onions as well, and then started preparing my shirataki noodles, which I just washed and then added into some hot water for a few minutes. In my pan, which I had cooked my chicken, I added some olive oil and some garlic, and I threw in my onions and my veggies. Once they were softened, I added in my chicken and then my noodles, along with this really easy and yummy peanut sauce. Thursday's breakfast was actually really easy since it was already ready and in the fridge for me. The night before, I had actually prepared a carrot cake overnight oats by simply mixing half a cup of rolled oats, a tablespoon of chia seeds, a little bit of cinnamon, a handful of raisins. I also like to add in a handful of walnuts as well for the carrot cake vibes, a little bit of grated carrot, and half a cup of almond milk. I personally like my overnight oats a little on the runnier side as well, which is why I add in an extra dash of almond milk, but you can totally stick to half a cup if you like it a little thicker. I then just give that a nice mix and pop it in the fridge ready for next morning. To all my carrot cake lovers out there, you better try this. For lunch on Thursday, I decided to make some zucchini and carrot fritters since I had some extra laying in the fridge. So I just grated that up and then squeezed out all the juices using a cheesecloth. I then added that to my bowl along with some salt, some oregano, some dried thyme. Then I added in 1 egg, a little bit of crumbled feta cheese, some Parmesan cheese, and a 1/4 cup of ground almonds. I then just popped that into the oven at 180 for around 20 to 25 minutes and they were golden brown. For dinner, I decided to go with a roasted veggie chicken bowl because I had to use up the veggies and I also had some leftover chicken. So I just chopped up some aubergine, some courgette, sweet potato and some carrots, added that to a bowl with some olive oil and also some balsamic vinegar, some dried thyme, dried mint and some cayenne pepper. Once that was all mixed, I just popped it into my dish, spread it out evenly and then threw it into the oven at 180 for around 40 to 50 minutes, making sure to mix it halfway through. I then topped my bowl full of veggies with some cooked sauteed kale, along with the leftover chicken that I had from the night before, and also some cooked and spiced barley pearls. And that was dinner. So easy, and I also had it with some hummus on the side, so it was delicious.
Serving a new Maserati in a brand new Maserati. That's a whole lot of new money. Session and hiding from 12. Moving the swells and them bills. Serving the Royals to Yale. Beating that China like who's a kitchen. Whipping that fish and working. I got no syrup, I'm rolling them hands. Make myself a boss in the floor. Either way you play it, these on blood. Triple salute niggas straight out the hood. Make a soda water splash on scale. My right and my powder, my...
Just had my lovely shower, putting on some of my fave nude deodorant, What deodorant, you ask? Oh, let me explain. Thank you so much to Wild for sponsoring today's video. Oh my god guys, I'm so excited because this is literally so cute. Wild is a natural and sustainable deodorant brand which I'm obsessed with because first of all, look at how cute the packaging is. There are so many colours to choose from and you can even get your name engraved on it. Your reusable case comes in the prettiest little box along with your choice of refills which are 100% biodegradable and plastic free, which is just amazing. Wild is cruelty free and vegan, and I especially love the sensitive range because the ingredients include magnesium rather than baking soda, which is so important especially when you have sensitive skin like mine. To set it up, all you have to do is make sure the case is twisted as far to the left as possible. Then you just pinch the little buttons on the sides and pull the lower part of the case to open it. Insert the refill without the cap and then click the case back in, then twist the base to the right and you're ready to go. There are so many fun scents to choose from and I love all of them. We've got fresh cotton and sea salt, which literally smells like freshly washed duvets, one of my favourite things ever. Jasmine and mandarin blossom, which will have you smelling like a pretty little flower because who doesn't want to smell like a flower? Come on. Oh, beautiful. But my personal favourite, which is what I have in right now, is Coconut Dreams because I just love coconut. This was literally made for me. Oh, it smells so good. If you want to step up your eco-friendly natural deodorant game just like I did, then I will have a code on the screen for you guys, which I will have up on the screen here and down in the description box below along with a link. So that's Ecem for 20% off your Wild deodorant orders. Once again, thank you so much to Wild for sponsoring today's video. So let's get on with the rest of our day. For breakfast, I decided to have some bagels. So I just chopped it up, put it in my toaster just like normal. I then chopped up and sauteed some mushrooms and some spinach to top my bagels with. That was a flop. Guess we're making scramble. Now, initially I was going to fry an egg, but our yolk broke, so had to go with some scramble instead. Then I just topped my toasted bagels with some avocado, a little bit of salt, some lemon, of course, and then finished it all off with my mushroom and spinach. Can't forget my sesame seeds because we wanted looking bougie, and voila, breakfast served. How bougie do these bagels look? I had a lot of work to catch up this Friday, so I kind of went easy with lunch and made something really quick and one of my favorites actually. I just had a yogurt and fruit bowl with a little bit of seeded granola on top. I also found some of the leftover raspberry chia jam, so I just put some of that on top as well, along with the seeded granola mix that I had, some goji berries and some coconut. As a little snack, I had some red bell pepper with some hummus along with an apple and a cheese string. Now this combo makes me feel like a little kid, but I absolutely love it. We're trying something new today with dinner, so I had previously bought these beef-free pizza bases but never got around to testing them. So I just made a quick little pizza for dinner. I topped the base off with some passata, then topped that off with some mozzarella and some cheddar cheese. I then made sure to use up the remainder of the leftover chicken that I had on my pizza, along with some mushrooms, some olives, and a little bit of sweet corn. I then popped that into the oven at 180 for around 15 to 20 minutes until the crust looked nice and crispy. I think I might have overestimated myself a little bit because this pizza is massive. With some hot sauce. You kind of can't go wrong with pizza, can you? No, but it turned out really good. And just as I finished editing, I realised I forgot to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this what I eat in a week. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I tried something new today with the voiceover. Still don't know how I feel about it, but let's see. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Mwah. Bye.